Oh, isn't that... Let's see if this works. Hey, presto! A stairway! I'll admit it, I totally impressed myself. Of course, a mushroom escalator would have been even better. Whoa, I'm pretty high up here. And it's cold. Ah! Who's he then? A scary Mothman. And the entrance behind him looks strange too. I can almost hear it whisper, "Cherry, come closer. I've swallowed a portal." Another drop. I think that was it. Fast asleep in broad daylight. Sometimes I wish I could do that instead of going to school. Then I could stay up all night reading comic books. Excuse me, I'm looking for a tree portal. Have you got something like that in your nest? And if you do, could I see it? Or pass through it? Is that a yes? Blink 0 times for a yes. Maybe he can't hear me. Hello, Mr. Moth. I would like to ask you something. I always have to speak up like that with my granny too. And if you yell loud enough, anything can sound important.
No wingless beings in here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Moth. What was that? Wingless?
Your vibes are disturbing this place.
Oh. I'm not sure what that means, but I believe this is a private area for insects. Too bad I don't have any wings. Whoa! I feel this funny prickle.
Greetings of the light.
Yeah, same to you.
I say, you have a glorious pair of wings.
I do?
Please, forgive me for overlooking them earlier. Here we were, assuming that in this strange land that we call home now, no sentient winged beings existed beside ourselves.
Oh, I can feel the wings, but I think I'm just imagining them. Although the moth can see them too. So this is what it feels like to be Kitsuna. I wonder what her true shape is then. And what is she doing right now? Will I see her again soon?
You are carrying on a dialogue with yourself, native. Priestess Phosphora awaits you in the temple. She will derive great pleasure from greeting a native moth.
Okay, I'll just walk on through then, alright?
Just follow the path that is laid out for you, as do we.
It's really cold here. Oh, that must be Priestess Phosphora. What noise does a moth make anyway? Beautiful night tonight, isn't it?
My eye facets, do they deceive me? Is it a moth that goes there?
Yes. What else could it be?
Hespera let you in, but she is not in distress. The air tells me so. You must be a moth of goodwill.
Yes, I am. Phew! For a moment there, I was afraid the spell would only work on one moth at a time.
Whence do you come? You are not part of our circle. Moreover, your mask. You are not wearing it.
Nope, not yet. I'm from very far away.
We bid you welcome, but know that it is only hardship that still keeps us in this cold place.
Do you have a portal I could use?
The cold by that tree is indeed bursting forth from another world. These days, however, only the warm light from our High Priestess, resting arms, would be able to open this frozen connection. But her light is weak. She knows that we'll need to be on our way soon, but without nourishment there is little hope that she would ever survive such a journey.
What do you need?
Flower seed.
Flower seed? It can't be all that hard. Are you two the only ones living here?
We used to be many. We feasted on nectar, the light of the moon, our legends, and the beauty of sense. But the grey flood overcame the world we inhabited, and the cold over another.
So you fled to Mousewood?
This place is bountiful with the vibes of ancient light of life. We erected a temple to achieve the strength we needed. But the grey mountain on the horizon spells doom for this world.
Where did the rest of you go?
Drawn by the grey mountain, by stench and disease, the crows came. In time, there were too many of them, and the corruption within the things they ate that oozed into their feathers made them forget all about themselves. Our wings resemble the bark of the trees, but they are not nearly so hard.
The Grey Flood?
The giants rolling up are the first sign. Apparently peaceful, but then a mass starts to pour from their maws. Nobody gets away, be it plant or animal, because the mass hardens, thus never releasing whatever lies buried underneath.
Sounds like cement to me. Could that be what she's talking about? And why are you wearing those masks?
Like the moon, we cover our features. For only by looking inward can the ghost undergo a new pupation. It symbolizes our retreat from the world and our focus on the inner light.
Let's talk about something else. What are you guarding so closely?
It is the last ray of light. We are the last of the nuns of the Moonlight Circle. We are expecting the arrival of our High Priestess, who was conceived under a favorable star, begotten by the most light-filled moths within our circle. We are going to call her Moonlight.
Moonlight. What a beautiful name. It was nice talking to you, but now I need to buzz off. Do other insect stuff.
Return here whenever you are able to, but try to not tarry for too long. Lights are coming from everywhere, blinding us and drawing us away from here.
A bundle of flax. A duster, perhaps. I think I'll borrow it. This pot contains some dirt, but no plant. Only a funny stone that someone... Oh, my mistake. This used to be a plant. Is that one of you?
It is an image of our High Priestess, Moonlight.
She looks very pretty, just like Moonlight.
She has always been like that. And she will be once again, as soon as she hatches.
How can you know that if she's still in her egg?
She comes and goes, just like the moonlight. We know her well, and her time will come again. Soon.
What? What's that over there?
That is the Grey Mountain, where the crows live and forage for nourishment.
It looks like a waste dump.
Wingless beings carried it here, and after the mountain came the crows and the flock.
Beings? Wait a minute. You mean humans dumped it all? I can smell it all the way over here.
The heavy fumes saturate the crows' feathers. Their beaks penetrate deeper and deeper into the mountain. Their words grow louder and empty.
You mean the crows are attacking Mousewood? Because this mountain of garbage is driving them crazy. Do you think the crows would leave if the garbage dump were no longer there? And the flood?
All the inhabitants of this wood together cannot move the mountain. I have been wondering for a long time who would be able to move into the mountain. Is there someone like that? Is there someone like that who can see us? I rather hope not.
Why's that?
Because I cannot imagine a greater threat than someone who knows about all of this, and yet does nothing.
Nice web, and no spider anywhere to be seen. It's probably gone to construct a much nicer web somewhere else.
You have found all the dewdrops. A picture is forming. The column reveals its secret.
It's a boy, about my age, and a teacher.
There was someone before you.
Before me? What? Who is that?
It is he who was banished, the last apprentice of the Marquis de Hoto.
What? Hello?
Your teacher must not find out about this. Not yet.
What does it mean? Hello? Mr. Old Magician? No reply. Why was the picture of the Marquis's apprentice banished from the room? And why the last one? I'm the last one, at least right now. I'm so tired again. The dwarves are snoring like a storm. I can see the waterfall out there. That looks like an arm grabbing at the air. I could make that into a handy slingshot. Or a dowsing rod. Too bad I'm no bigger than a mouse. Here we go. I'm not strong enough to pull that branch down. Now what? I'll toss this end of the shoelace through the window. No, it's standing still. I probably shouldn't touch it. Now? An interesting thought. I just hope this won't backfire, or the dwarves may lock me up in a tunnel after all. I'd say that worked pretty well. Now, if I sit on this and then cut the rope, bad idea. A mug full of thick, sweet syrup. Fits. Now I've got a sticky brush. Right, the branch is sticky now. Great! My spider sense is tingling. Now I just have to adjust the branch, and then some of those little paratroopers will hopefully land in my net. Whoa! The shoelace broke. So much for my nice grappling hook. I got myself a dandelion parachute. I'm so tired. It's completely dark outside, and the dwarves are gone. They must be working in the fields outside. Well, out with the dried up thing and in with the new seed. Now grow and prosper. Nothing's happening. Isn't this a special flower pot?
It is purer than most, but not a magic pot.
But is the seed still going to sprout in time?
Your intent to help us has already brought warmth to this place, but not enough to awaken this seed from its slumber in good time.
If I were a dandelion seed, I wouldn't want to take root here either. It's working! Watch it grow! It's working? Hooray! Party?
Indeed, you succeeded. You caused the withered soil to bear the fruit that we need to survive. Jeremiah, you truly are the magic moth that we had envisioned.
Well, actually, I'm...
No matter how strange you may appear.
What? Thanks, but...
You seek the portal. And you have found it. We once entered this world through that rift. The world you are going to find there, the one we left behind us. Terribly cold.
But I didn't bring my coat.
The power of our unhatched High Priestess will protect you, just as it protects us on our journeys. It appears to be our fate to travel on, and it also seems to be yours. By the time you return from the cold, you will find this world changed. I can sense that destiny is drawing closer. If you are still looking for something in this world, as you know it, do not enter the portal just yet. Will you pass through the rift?
Yes, I'm ready. I've got everything I need.
Travel onwards then.
See you later. Thanks.
Perhaps he will soar higher than anyone else. Then, not even fire will singe his wings. But first, he will take a deep fall, and no one will be there to aid him.
Ah! Where am I now? It's freezing. Hey, wait a minute. I'm not the least bit cold, and I've still got my wings. The moss protection seems to work. Hey, what is that thing? Just dig a little further. Oh, it's a statue. You are the first statue that actually wants to talk to me. What kind of god are you then? I don't mean to be rude, but are you sure you aren't just a statue? What? Where am I anyway? I need to move on, you know.
I could swear I just saw a boy on that slip. A young boy with wings. Oh, great. Now I'm completely losing my mind.
May I disturb you for a moment?
Oh, great. Not only am I talking to myself, but now I'm also beginning to hallucinate.
But I'm not a hallucination. I'm Jerry Hazelnut.
Hazelnut. Of course. I am definitely losing my mind.
What are you doing here, all by yourself, in the middle of nowhere?
What do you think? I'm wasting my time. I've been waiting for the polar whale for weeks, but it's no wonder I can't find it. My equipment broke down, and today is Christmas Eve, and I promised to call home. Darn it.
I know how it feels when you have something incredibly important to do before you get to go home.
The boy with the wings and the top hat seems to understand. Good thing my radio isn't working. If I tell this to anyone...
Can I be of assistance in some way?
Can you fly me home?
I don't think so. These wings aren't real, you know.
Yes, that's what I thought.
I'm sorry. Well, I'll be on my way then.
All right. I hope hallucinations don't get cold. You're not even wearing a jacket.
No, I'm under the protection of the moths.
Oh, of course. I should have known.
It says that under extreme weather conditions, electrical power supply cannot be guaranteed. That probably means that it doesn't work when it gets too cold.
I'd already gotten that far.
On the crate, it says, Project Polar Whale. Top secret research materials. I'm going to take one of the strings of lights.
In my thesis, it all sounded so convincing. Attracting almost extinct species with lights, and now I've been freezing my butt off for weeks and nothing works. Darn it! It is Christmas, darn!
This is scary. Now it almost looks like a Christmas tree.
I knew it. You're my guilty conscience, right? I do realize it was a mistake to work over the holidays. Those horrible old dirtbags from the university. It's all their fault.
Now what? It's plugged in. So far, so good.
I will explore the Antarctic and find the polar whale, and everything will be fine.
I wonder how long it's been stuck in the snow. What kind of... I don't mean... Are you sure? Oh! The lights on the Christmas tree are glowing. The lightning bolts must have reloaded the battery. You know, I think you're more than just a statue after all. Thank you.
Hello, Alice? Is that you?
Marie! My goodness. It's so good to hear your voice. I'm so sorry that I can't be with you.
Oh, Alice, listen. The whole family is here with me, and they're all just happy to know you're alive and well. Me too.
But I promised.
Hey, remember those words? Hope is like a candle, a light in the window.
It guides the heart on its way home.
Exactly. I know it's not easy right now, but at least you've still got hope, right?
You always know how to cheer me up.
That's what I'm here for.
Marie, the whale, it's here. What should I do?
Take a picture, you dummy.
The song! He will open the portal for me. He says, I've already learned everything there is to learn here. Yes, I think I know how the next spell works. Oh, light in the dark. That was the fourth spell. I wonder if I can go home now.
You came back from the cold. You no longer require Moonlight's protection against that. But she cannot protect you from this wingless.
But that's the Marquis de Hoto.
Marquis de Hoto. Marquis de Hoto. In the world from whence we came, he has a different name.
The Cold One!
He was willing to let us freeze to death.
But ladies, there must be some misunderstanding. Some ridiculous misunderstanding,
Quiet!
which indeed we have no time to explain.
Quiet! We shall move on, and you cannot stop us.
Go ahead.
You take the lead, Hespera. Jerry, you are a moth, even if one cannot always see your wings. You saw to it that we have enough nourishment to raise our High Priestess in a safe place. Look into my eyes. He is going to betray your trust. With the first promise the Cold One breaks, an abyss will open.
The Cold One? But you don't even know me. Jerry, these moths don't know me.
Why did the moth say that I shouldn't trust you?
That was nonsense. Insulting nonsense. Jerry, trust me. We really haven't got much time. You learned your 4 spells. And now your greatest test awaits you.
Yet another test.
Jerry, I cannot grasp it all myself yet, but there is great danger brewing.
Yes, I know now where the crows come from. We could help Mousewood.
Mousewood? There's more than that at stake. Much more.
I want to go home, just for a bit.
What?
I want to go home.
Jerry, you cannot go home now.
But you said that I could return home soon.
If we keep wasting our time, then... No, that was the last nail.
Oh no!
You must break the spell. You alone can stop me. Apprentice magician.
Oh no! He left me all alone. I want to go home. I'm big again. I'm back home. Ah, that's the leaf the Marquis left behind. Luckily. Oh man. But what happened here?